Hello, my name is Rachel Cannon, and today I'm going to talk about some laws and policies that affect teaching in Thailand. About 10 years ago, there was a military coup. Within a year, elections were held and democracy was restored to the country. Or so it seemed. In actuality, the junta, fearful of news reports that might be negative to the military, imposed many restrictions on human rights and freedom of expression that remain in effect to this day. Last year, the world witnessed yet another military coup which ousted the elected ruling government party. While there has been talk of scheduling democratic elections in late 2016 or early 2017 to restore democracy to the nation, an official date has not yet been set. I am now going to turn the topic over to some federal laws which affect the day-to-day function of schools in Thailand. However, I want listeners to interpret this information within the context of the political instability that currently exists in this country. The first law that I want to discuss is the 1999 Education Act, which guarantees 14 years of free public schooling for Thai citizens. This Education for All policy promotes basic education for persons with physical, mental, intellectual, emotional, and communicative disabilities. The 15-year National Education Plan, which has been implemented since 2002 and is meant to have achieved full integration by next year, seeks to improve the quality of academic standards for students by implementing strategies such as human-centered development, as well as an integrated and holistic scheme of education, religion, art, and culture. The National Education Plan consists of 3 objectives and 11 policy guidelines. The first objective seeks to develop all-round and balanced human development via the following policy guidelines: developing all people to have access to learning, learning reform for the benefit of learners, inculcating and strengthening morality, integrity, ethics, and desirable values and characteristics, manpower development in science and technology for self-reliance and enhanced competitive capacity. The second objective emphasizes building a society of morality, wisdom, and learning by the policy objectives of developing a learning society to create knowledge, cognition, and the good behavior and integrity of the people, creation, application, and dissemination of knowledge and learning, and the promotion of research and development to increase the knowledge and learning of Thai people and Thai society. The final objective of the National Education Plan highlights development of the social environment using the policy objectives of the promotion and creation of social and cultural capital limitation, decrease, and elimination of structural problems for social justice, the development of technologies for education, and the systemization of resources and investment for education, religion, art, and culture. The last policy that I wish to discuss states that the following is inappropriate for school pupils: male students wearing hair on the crown and front of the head longer than 5 centimeters, and hair on the sides of the head not close to the skin, or wearing a mustache or a beard. Female students wearing hair longer than the neckline, but if with its own discretion the school or educational institution allows longer hair, the hair should be tied up neatly. Students wearing makeup or other products for cosmetic enhancement. The 1975 amendment eliminated the portion of the regulation which stipulated that male students' hair should be less than 5 centimeters on the crown and in front of the head. However, most Thai schools have chosen to ignore this amendment and still enforce the 5 centimeter policy. You may be wondering why I included this seemingly benign policy in my video, and the reason has to do with the situations commonly associated with this style of appearance. One look at a group of Thai students makes it difficult to ignore the comparisons with the military or with punishments for convicts. Additionally, an inappropriate amount of resources is spent on following this outdated law, and it remains controversial across the nation. Students who break this law are subjected to severe punishments, including an on-the-spot haircut by a teacher wielding school scissors, large fines, or a bad report card. Some of the latter critiques of the law posit that it promotes Thailand's appearance-obsessed culture, which manifests itself in the country's incredibly discriminatory hiring policies. Additionally, the strong emphasis on conformity prevents students from learning the importance of standing up for what is right and of critically analyzing those who hold positions of power. In conclusion, there are many factors affecting education in Thailand. The Education Act of 1999 and the 15-year National Education Plan influence much of the change happening in Thai schools today. However, much of the nation's energy is being spent on the current political situation rather than on improving the education system in Thailand. Outdated policies, such as Item 1.1 of the 1972 Ministerial Regulation, demonstrate the need for improvement in all areas of educational reform. Still, I'm optimistic that Thai people recognize the need for improvement and will pressure the next government to make the changes so desperately needed. Thank you for watching.